Hey, hello everyone, and welcome to another Chill Art Sunday. Over 1 hour and a half later, late, but hey, better late than never, right? Now, what happened is, I had to go to the hospital to visit my mother. And that is on the very least, if there is no traffic at all, it's a 40 minutes drive on the very least. It's very far away, and thankfully there was no traffic, but still 40 minutes to go, over an hour in there staying with her and such. And then when I told her that I had to go because I had to start my stream today, she kept keeping me around, like, oh wait Mike, let's talk about this and such. So long story short, after yet another 40 minutes drive to get back home, I am over 1 hour and a half late. And I apologize for that, everyone. I really hate getting late to start the streams. It's very upsetting to me. But anyway, here I am. So yeah, happy Sunday, everyone. I hope you all are doing very well. I am going to resume works on this Christmas picture, which hopefully I will actually be able to finish in time for Christmas. I have started this like 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was 4 years. And every single year I keep telling myself, on this year I am going to finish this in time for Christmas. But I never do. But hopefully now I actually will. So far I have finished coloring the line arts, the characters themselves, and I have done most of the background, although I have not shaded anything. I think the last thing not the last thing, I think the next thing I was going to do on this background was kind of hide the base of the trees, which you see here. It's all flat, so I must make this match the snow. It's gonna look like they're actually buried in snow. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but one thing that I must definitely do is work on this snow texture, because this must look like it has some perspective. So let's add some perspective. Let's move it like this. The music sounds really quiet for me. I'm not sure if it is the music itself. I hope it sounds okay on the stream. Let's do this and use some scaling. I think maybe some warping might also help. Let's move that part down there. Let's do the same thing with this one. The middle section goes up a little, and this other side goes down like this. There we go, that should work. Let's see, let me undo to see the difference. Oh yes, that is a very good difference I have made there. Look at that. Nice. Okay, excellent. Although now we can see that there is some of this texture sticking out, like it has some transparency, so that's why it looks like that. If I hide the snowy ground base layer, you can see it more clearly. Oh no, what is going on down here? Huh, what is this difference over here? Ah, okay, I see. That's the mountains back there. Okie dokie, that's good. So now to hide the piece that is sticking out over there, I will have to select this layer here. Yeah, right there. And with the Mr. Eraser, let's use a hard brush. Hard, round, large brush. And we erase this bit that is sticking out. There we go. Nice. The music really sounds quiet for me. Hold on. It's gonna get absurdly loud for a moment, so I apologize. It's gonna be quick. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's much better. It seems like the sound mixer over there bugged out a little bit. Alright. Now I am going to hide all of the characters because I need to see what I am working on here on the background. Who is messaging me on my phone? Hang on a sec. It's my brother. Okay, let me mute my phone actually. Here we go. Alright, let's see. I don't remember if I have saved a backup of this already. Hang on. Ah, there it is. I lost the open window on Photoshop. Here it is. And you want the folder? Let's see. Photoshop. You know what? Hold on. This is going to be way quicker. Doesn't matter. So I'm working on Alpha 3. Let's see, Alpha 2. I'm just going to check. Oh, I did not save a backup of this stage. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. Let's see, save as Alpha 4. There we go. Now I need the trees. I think I have put all of them in completely separate layers. Yes, I have. There are trees everywhere. Okay. I am going to hide all of them except for one of these layers. Wow, there's so many. My goodness. Okay, here's one tree. Alright, let's see. I need the eraser and I need a soft brush. A soft round brush. Let's zoom in a little. That is too much. Because I just want this to look like there is snow around the trunk, you know? There we go. And that doesn't look very well, very good. Let me try again. Gently, there we go. Okay, that looks fine. Let's add some more erasing over here. Okay, yes, that works. Let me put my phone to charge. I just remember the battery is almost dead. Now, because I have started this stream so late today, I will probably make it shorter. Because if I do this for the usual at least 3 hours that I usually go for, then I'm gonna be here until a little bit late in the evening. Okay, so this tree is done. Let's do the next one, which is going to be this little beauty over here. Ah, I forgot to select the layer. Dang it. Derp. There we go. There we go. Gotta make sure to make this curve around the bottom of the trunk, because you know the trunk, a tree trunk is usually circular, you know, kind of like a cylinder. So I gotta respect that shape. And besides, it helps to give the tree a little bit of perspective, you know. There we go. No, this one doesn't look very good. Let me do this one again. Yeah, that's better. No, that's not very good either. Ah! Dang it. There we go. Yeah, that's alright. Let's move on to the next. Let's try here. Let's do the same thing I have done with those trees over there. For the time being, I am not going to merge their layers together because I will have to shade them. And I'm not sure how that's going to work because that's a lot of trees I have made here. Oh boy, that's going to be a little tough. I wonder if maybe I should have made like a single tree of each and then shaded that one and then copy it and paste it around to, you know, to create the illusion that there is a little forest back there. Now this one very gently there because there's a very little space to work with in there. And let's do the same thing with the other ones. Now these ones here don't actually need as much detailing on the bottom of the trunk. After all, a good portion of it is covered by this little branch. But still, I'm a perfectionist. I'm not perfect, ironically, but I do like to have things made as perfect as I can make them. Alright, let's do this one now. Well, that's the only one on this layer. Interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to merge their layers together because I still have to shade them. So it's going to be easier and it will work better if I shade them individually. And then I can merge them together. There we go. Now these ones, this one has the bottom of the trunk a little more exposed, so I can do things a little more detailed. There we go. That's nice. There we go. Now the next one. Oh, it's another lone tree. Poor thing. It's alone on its layer. There we go. Next, yet another lone tree. This one is bigger though. There we go. Yeah, I think that is alright. Now, as I know, the shape is not regular, but that is supposed to be like that. Oops. Because it is snow after all, and snow is not something regular. There we go. Same thing with this one. My god, how many tree layers are there? No, this one doesn't work. Let me do this again. Okay, this is looking better. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh yeah. Another one over here. Forgot to select the layer. There are so many tree layers here that I probably should not name them all. They are so many. Yeah, there we go. That one's nice. Trees sample. Okay, I don't need this layer. So that should be all of the tree layers. Let's make them all visible again. And see what this looks like. Let's zoom in a little bit. Hey, that is looking pretty neat. Nice, very nice. I like it. Okay. Let's save and drink some water. Alright, what is the next thing I want to make? You know what? I am going to create a group over here. I'm going to name this trees. And I am going to dump all of these in there. Since there are so many. And I will work on them later. This should help keep things a little more organized. Those mountains look pretty neat. Okay. I still feel like this sky could be a little better. I'm not sure what exactly I can make to make it be better. I'm going to try something over here. Let's see, let's grab this blue. And is this a shade of green? Yes, it is a shade of green. I do not want a shade of green. I want a shade of blue, but a little more on the gray side. Let's see, maybe this will work. Let's use the gradient tool. And let me see what this is going to do. Doesn't seem bad. What I am trying to achieve here is, you know, gray out the sky a little, so It looks a little more like a wintry sky. Huh. That looks okay, doesn't it? Let's hide the mountains, and let's hide all of these layers here. That is actually alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. I don't know what to name this layer though. I mean, it's part of the sky, but let's name it Sky 2. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, let's see what's next. Well, save, of course. Gotta save. Let's see what next. What next? I tell you what, I am going to make the characters visible again. Oh yeah, that's looking okay. That's looking nice. Let's hide them again. No, let's not hide them again. One thing that I gotta do is, well, these three guys, they got here somehow, right? And they are sitting and standing on snow, and snow, when you step on it, it leaves footprints, or in their case, footprints for this guy, hoof prints for this guy, and paw prints for this big guy over here. I gotta make marks. I gotta make prints on the snow. The question is, how the frick am I gonna do that? Because one, I gotta figure out where they probably came from, and two, where should I place the marks? And also I gotta observe their shapes. The shapes of the marks are something really important, because these are three different characters, and each one of them has different kind of feet. The Yoshi has actual feet, and he's wearing boots. So the marks, the footprints that he must leave on the snow, they must be, you know, shoe-shaped. The little pony also two legs, but the pony, on the other hand, the pony has 4 hooves. So I gotta make hoof prints on the snow. And the dragon, he has 4 big paws. So I gotta make those shapes as well. I have made stuff like that before. I just don't remember how. I probably should look that picture up for reference. Let me see. Files, my documents, my code to DeviantArt, with, let's see, Photoshop. And the picture I'm looking for is called a fine catch. This one. Here. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Why does this one have watermark? Whatever. See those paw prints on the dirt? That is the sort of thing that I gotta do, however, on the snow. How did I make these? Did I just draw them with a brush, or did I actually make a brush that is paw shaped? Just speaking of, I actually think I have one that is like that. Oh, first, where is the snow? Here's the snow. Let me create a new layer above it. And let's see, brush. I could swear I have seen a brush that looks like a paw some time ago. Not very long ago, actually. Let me look around. And if there isn't one, then I don't know. I'll figure something out. Either I would draw every single paw print on the snow. It would take forever. Or I can actually make a paw brush. Like I can draw a paw print, and turn that picture into a brush. If I can remember how to do that. I know how to do that, I have done it before. So I don't think I have that brush anymore. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have a brush that looks like a paw print. Let's see if there is anything in here. Photoshop brushes, planets. Nope, I do not have one. Okay, let's try and draw one. However, I do not know if making a brush like that is even going to work, you know, if it's going to create the effect I am trying to achieve. If anything, what I can do that might be less time consuming, I should say, is to draw a couple of paw prints on the snow and then copy and paste those as a layer of their own and spread them around. Right now I am looking for one specific brush, because maybe that is going to be just the perfect thing that I need. Here it is, to draw a paw print. Oh, that's a little laggy, isn't it? Yeah, that's why the processor usage is really high. Let me do a thing. Let's open Task Manager, go to Performance, double click, and move this to the side. Let's see how much of the processor is being taken by some actions that I am performing here. Wow, just drawing this one sent the usage almost to 100%. Anyway, this is a nice brush, but it doesn't work for what I want. This one is too soft on the pressure. This one might work. Okay, so Mr. Le Dragon, I'm gonna need one of your paws to use as a kind of a reference for the digits. So like, hold on. That's a little bit messy. What I actually want here is, this is so laggy. I don't like it. Stop being laggy, computer. Let me zoom in a little. Maybe this brush won't work as well as I had hoped. Let me use a hard brush, hard round brush. 30. Let me try the ellipse, because what I need is to draw the paw prints, but I want to make this in the correct size. I mean, I think one would look like this, more or less. Let's color this black, because this is going to give me an opportunity. Look at that processor usage. Oh my god, I need to upgrade so bad. Okay, I have seen what I wanted to see on the task manager. Let's close this thing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I need to make this, you know, to have the about the size of one of these paws over here. so it must look convincing. Let's duplicate this layer. Now Michael Braveheart has 3 digits on his front paws, and I think he also has 3 on the back paws. Yes, he does. Okay, so this should be a one size fits all. Let's tilt this one to a side, kind of like this. Move it down a little. And let's do the same thing with the other one here. More or less like this. Yeah. This isn't the same height as that one. It is now. Nice. Okie dokie. So that's 3 digits. Now I gotta make the bottom part. Should probably hide 2 of these characters so I have more room to work with here in a manner that I can actually see the dragon's paw. There we go. Now the middle layer must move to the side just a teeny bit. Yeah, that should work, right? Alright, let's I am actually going to merge these 3 together and then create a new one below to make that middle section of the paw, which should be more or less like this. Wait, no, that is wrong. Yeah, this is more correct. The lagginess does not help with the shape though. It's still irregular. Maybe I can do something better if I use this thing here and then use the eraser or something. Let's fill this with black like that. Now I want to move these. Let's see. Tilt just a little bit. Move it down a little bit. There we go. Oh no, there's a little mistake there. That's not good. Undo. Let's just work on this thing here. Let's move it more to the center, like that. And Mr. Eraser, I need you. Let's use a round brush of a larger size. Ah, here's something here's what I actually need. I need to do kind of like this, just a bit, not too much. And now with this eraser, right in the middle, which should be more or less around here, right? There we go. Now that looks terrible. You know what, I am going to use the pen. Let's make an anchor point there, another one here, another one there, and now I'll just go around here, beat that there. Go. do this curve. I'm not sure, but I think I might need another anchor point in the middle. Yeah, this is actually going to work. I just gotta get the shape correct. That is the thing. No. I definitely need another anchor point. Because here, this one should go here. Let me change this one here. Yep. Let's create an anchor point right here. Move it down around here. Do the curvature. There we go. I hope this is going to give me the effect that I want. Let's make the selection. And deselect. That looks okay. For the most part, at least. Now maybe if I bring these to keep closer together, kind of like this. And I definitely need to move some of these digits around a little bit. Let's do this. The very middle. I hope that is the correct selection that I required. Let's see. Tilt it. Let's have it a little further down here and more separated from the other one. Okay. Let's invert the selection. Ah, dang it. You know what, let's leave that smudge in there for now. Let's select this other one here and kind of do the same thing. I should have done this before I merge it. I have merged these layers together, you know. It would have been easier that way. I think this is okay. Not really, but what am I gonna do? The alternative would be to draw these all over again. I don't want to do that. There we go. Now the one in the center, this one will go further up. Kind of like this, yeah. Let's invert the selection again. I see a smudge over there. That's gotta go away. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. Seem to be size accurate as well. Like, you know. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, nice. Perfect. Okay, so now I gotta spread this one around to make it look like this dragon came walking through the snow and sat right there. I'm just not entirely sure how I'm going to then make this look like an actual paw print on the snow, but I can make it. Let's name this layer paw print. Now let's add a base to the name, because this one will be essentially my reference. So let's have it over there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this layer, hide it, and paste it. Now I can work with this one without messing up that one. So I can always go back and copy that one whenever I need. Since the dragon is facing this direction over here, maybe we should have all of the prints on the snow be coming from this side over here. Maybe? Let's make the other characters visible. Yeah, I suppose that could work. Now, he has 4 paws, so I gotta make 4 sets of paw prints on the snow. This is going to be a little tough. So tough that I'm going to drink some water. Give me a moment. Lovely. Okay. For the time being, I want this to be in this position. And I will hide the pony and the Yoshi. Man, how the frick do I do this? Here's the thing. Not only I have to make 4 sets of paw prints on the snow, but I also have to position them in a manner that looks like a 4-legged creature stepped there. You know, they have to be, they have to look like something actually walked through there. I can't just put them all over the place, all around, all willy-nilly. That would not work. If I do that, it's not going to look natural. And it all comes down to 2 things. One, the positioning of the element, in this case the paw print, and 2, angles / perspective. So like he's stepping here. There will be a paw print here, though that is not visible because his paw is covering it, obviously. But okay, so maybe before he sat right here, he first put his front paws in this position, right? Then, because he was standing, his back legs would actually be further back, somewhere around here, when he was standing on all 4s. So let's say this paw over here, right? Let's say this paw over here was Actually am. I am thinking out loud. Let's see. A step could be more or less like this. This kind of this travel distance, maybe. So let's tilt this to the side, more or less like this. Okay, so that's another one. Let's tilt this like this. Alright, so this over here is the small step for this paw to be here. Okay. So there will be another one here. Kind of like this. Tilt it like that. Alrighty. So from this one to the one before it, it should be more or less around here. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to name this group Dragon Back Paw Prints. Back as in the back legs, the back paws, and then I'm going to create another group for his front paws. This should help keep things organized, even though right now it's starting to look like a mess. Once I have all of the elements in place, then it will look a little better, hopefully at least. Okay. So that's for his right leg. Let me turn off my fan because it's a little chilly today. It's not that hot. There we go. Not enough to keep using the fan. I love this song.
Stars undergo implosion, planets endure explosion. Oh, is there not a beauty in such expenses?
I'm quiet because I want to hear the music.
Such as this have steep consequences. Life is a fickle thing, it's not meant for meddling. Now it's time to put an end to your short and sad one. Say your goodbyes, I hope you had all your fun. Grubble tumbos et vivat in eternum.
I like this song, it's so fun. Anyway, so that there is the right paw. This one here is the left paw. Now, why am I placing these in this position like this, in this manner? Because the idea is that he came walking from this side and then made a little turn over there. Alright, so let's see, let's add another one. A little more at an angle like this. Let's have it here. Okay, and the next one should probably be hidden off camera over here, so that is fine. Okay, so those are his back paw prints. Now I gotta do the same thing for the front paw prints. Well, for the paw prints from the front legs. So let's create a new group over here. Dragon front paw prints. Alrighty. And let's use the same logic. So here, kind of like in this angle, he has this paw in this position over here, right? So we have a paw print right here, which obviously cannot be seen because his paw is on it. But yeah, there should be one here. And since, well, he came walking in, all right, he placed his front paws in this position, and maybe he didn't move them, or maybe he actually put one paw around here at first, and then when he sat down, he moved his rear end closer in like this to sit. He shifted his paws from here and here to where they are right now. So maybe I can actually have a paw print right here. Okay, one there. Where's the other one? Here it is. And the other one, more or less kind of like this. Again, I will work on the angles and perspective of these paw prints later. For now, I just need to have them in the general positioning that they should be. Okay, so now next. Alright, so he came walking. He placed a paw here. Why is there a bunch of dogs barking outside on the street? Shut up, dogs! Stop barking. It's Sunday. Where would have his previous step before this one be? Maybe also a small step? No. Okay, so this is a front paw print, so it cannot be behind the ones from the back paws. So yeah, I'm guessing somewhere around here would be the place to have it. Okay, I think I can leave it here. A little bit will stick out of the back paw, but it should be okay. Because it is another paw print from another paw. Oops. Come on, tilt. There we go. So, in theory, the other one should be around here. Yeah, kind of like this. So he came in with his front paws, he stepped one paw here, the other paw here. Then he gave a little step and stepped here with the right paw, and over here, from here to here with his right paw. Then he sat down, brought his back paws to this position here, and moved his front paws, first one to here and then the other one to here. Okay, that works. Now, to not make myself confused, I should give some opacity to the other ones from the back legs, so I do not mistake them for the ones from the front paws. Okay, let's do the next one. Alright, so we have one here, another one there, right? So considering the travel distance of his leg, let's say he gave a step here. So he stepped here and then there, there, and here. Is the same thing for the right leg, the right paw. There we go. Okay, so there's a step here, a step here, and a step here. Here? No, here. Kinda conflicting with the other paw print, which was made by another paw of another leg. There. So yeah, here. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Actually, it's the other way around. This is the right leg. What am I saying? Okay. Come on. Let's tilt this one. So for his right leg, I think the previous step would be around here. In between those two from the back left right leg. Yeah, I guess. Let's do now for the left leg. So here's one step, and here's another step. Nice. Yeah, I think this is working. Hey Damachon, welcome to the stream. Have a happy Sunday. How are you doing? So nice seeing you back here. I am making paw prints on the snow, or trying to make them. So that's one step. The other one should be around here, I guess. Because let's I'm trying to picture a four-legged creature walking. So this is the right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg, right leg. Okay, so this is a back leg. When this one is touching the ground, the left front leg steps here. Then he brings forth the left back leg, which steps here, while the right front leg is stepping here. Right? Okay. So then, when he moves forward a little more, he puts his weight on this front left leg here. He's still stepping on the ground with actually no, hold on. Let me put down 4 fingers on my tablet over here. You cannot see this, by the way. I am trying to simulate a quadruped walking. So I need to picture this more clearly. So like, let's see. He puts one leg there. There goes the left front leg. So, wait, what? confused dragon noises. How do quadrupeds work? Oh man. No, I think this is right, but I'm not entirely sure. How do quadrupeds work? Well, so I have here a step with the left front leg. So the other one should be somewhere around here. It's gotta be tilted though. Kind of like this, yes. Does that work? I mean, I know I have not done any work with the perspective, but I guess that is a lot of paw prints. Man, I have just realized it's going to be a nightmare to work on the scaling and perspective of each and every single one of these. No problem. Obviously, I can make it. I have done it before. Here, for example. See, this is what I was trying to think out loud. While one leg from one side steps on the ground, two others, 1 to 2 of the other ones, they are not. So like you see this leg here, this paw raised up, curving like this, and this paw print on the ground down here. This paw has just left this print here. It was stepping here, while this one was on the ground, I think. But anyway, so it lifted up, left that print there. I think this one was here when this one was here. Or was this one there? No, this one was there, yes. This one was here. Ah, quadrupeds are so confusing! Oh boy. It's no wonder most cartoons nowadays have only humans. Or something that look like a human. But regardless, stuff that walks on 2 legs. Although I gotta say, quadrupeds are way more fun. Okay, let's save this mess as it is right now. Alright, so those are the prints for the dragon. Let's make these. Let's give these 20% opacity. Actually, let's not. Let's keep them at 100% opacity for now. Let's instead just hide those 2 groups, because what I am going to do next is I am going to create another group, and this one will have the paw prints, well, the hoof prints for the pony. So let's name this pony hoof prints. I'm going to use the same scheme as I had used for the dragon. So pony back hoof prints. Let's create a new layer in here. Let's make the pony visible. That's silver trot. Let's give this group a 50% opacity so I can see the ground. Okay. Now I have 2 options. I can have a trail for him coming from the same direction as the dragon, or another direction, doesn't matter. But yeah, I can have a trail on the snow coming from somewhere, and same thing for the Yoshi who's on this side over here. Or maybe I can have it so, let's say the dragon was giving him a ride, giving them both a ride. So only the dragon has left a trail behind him, and the only prints that the pony and the Yoshi might have left, actually let's make the Yoshi visible as well. So the only prints these two guys might have left were actually in the area where they got off the dragon. So everything will be limited to just this section here, more or less, for the pony, and this one for the Yoshi. I don't know. Should I have it like that, or should I have it like they were walking beside the dragon, and therefore have a trail over there as well? I think I'm going to have the trail. I mean, dragons are proud creatures. After all, they would not just give a ride all willy-nilly, right? Okay, now how exactly... what is the shape of a horse's hoof anyway? I don't actually know. Let's see. Pony hoof print. Oh, that's one on the sand. Interesting. Do I want it to be like that? Or... because that there, it has... the horse that left this print over here, it was wearing horseshoe. That's a nice photo. But yeah, that one is wearing a horseshoe. And I'm not sure if Silvertrot, that pony I have there, I'm not sure if he has horseshoes. I don't think he does. What does a hoof print look like without horseshoes? Well, apparently something like this. That's a weird shape. Oh, interesting. Some paw print references. That is neat. I don't see a horse. Oh, there it is, horse, right there. Kind of looks like a lily pad. Let me copy this over Photoshop, over to Photoshop. Sorry. Huh. So I'm guessing this here is the back of the hoof, and this is the front side of the hoof. I see. Well, I could just use this, I guess, instead of drawing it. Oh, I see. Not only this is a small resolution, but it is also on JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Alright, here's what I'm going to do here. Let's use the pen and let's draw this thing. Let's make some anchor points around. Here we go, that should work. Now let's give this a hoof shape. There we go. Oh yeah. Some The Fat Rat is playing now. Awesome. I'm gonna be quiet so we can enjoy the song. It's so good.
As we're breaking down the walls, lightning flashing, lucky I got you, you got me. Rainbow crossing as we're heading for the sun. Ain't no stopping, ready, I got you, you got me. Dragons at the gate, they won't stop us getting to the top. Flying into space like a rocket, never giving up. I was all alone when I started, always been the same. Now you're here, the journey's uncharted, everything will change. You know we rule the world, you know we rule.
There we go, there's a hoof. A hoof print. This isn't the right size? Oh, almost. Yeah, this should work. And just like I did with the dragon, I am going to keep this one as a reference.
Dragons at the gate, they won't stop us getting to the top. Flying into space like a rocket, never giving up. I was all alone when I started, always been the same. Now you're here, the journey's uncharted, everything will change.
Look at the size difference. It's cute. Pony, hoof, print, base. Now copy that. Paste it over here. Okay, let's position this now. So, for this hoof, let's say this one was stepping right here. Okay. Oh wait, this is for the back legs. I can just rename this group, whatever. I'm going to start with the front legs. There we go. Okay, so let's say this one was stepping here. This one is stepping right here, though it cannot be seen. So for that leg to step there, its previous step must have been around here somewhere. Yes, I guess. As for this one, its previous step must have been around here. Let me zoom out a little bit. You know what I should do? I should make the dragon's paw prints visible. Because there's another thing that I gotta be careful with. I cannot have the pony's trail, and by extension the Yoshi's trail, on the snow be too close to the dragon's trail. Otherwise, it will imply like they were walking way too close together, and if that had happened, there's a big chance that the dragon could have accidentally stepped on one of them or accidentally kicked one of them. I mean, I do that with my cats every now and then because sometimes they walk way too close to my feet when I am going to the kitchen or something. And I mean, everyone who has a cat certainly has had that experience before. So, but that's the thing, a cat does not really understand that they are walking way too close to your feet, because they are just irrational creatures, they are just irrational animals. But these characters here, they are not. They are self-aware. They are aware that if they, like the pony, he is aware that if he stays too close to the dragon while the dragon is walking, because the dragon is so much bigger than him, he might not see him down there. So he might accidentally kick the pony or step on him, and that would be unpleasant for the pony. So yeah, I gotta be careful with that. These here, I think it's okay that they might be here, because by this point I could say that, hey, the dragon, he sat down before the smaller characters, so they can just safely get closer to the dragon, to the dragon's paws, that is. But the actual trail, it must be farther away from the dragons. Okay, so that hoof print stays there. Wait, what is going on here? So this one here was made by this hoof, right? And this one here was made by this hoof. So what the heck am I doing with this one here? So wait, this leg left this print. Okay. Alright, I have just pasted this one. This one has no positioning yet. Okay, that's right. Okay, so this leg has made that mark down there. Its previous step might have been around here. So let's tilt this to the side like this, more or less. So like the pony came walking here, made a curve, made a turn, and positioned himself in that manner. I'm gonna have the pony's trail go around here, more or less, in this position. Okay, so that one go there. That's fine. Dang it! I need more zoom. Ah, I accidentally resized it. There we go. Okay, so this step here, and remember, this is all only the front legs. So that step, the previous step would be around here. Let's curve it like this. Okay. Next. Now the previous step for the front left leg, I'm guessing would be around here. Because you gotta remember, this is a small horse. It's a pony. The travel distance of his legs is not even half of what the dragons are. So yeah, they are supposed to look close together. So this one here should be the step for his right front leg. Okay, I think I got this. This is easy. Now, here's the thing though. Assuming that the dragon has walked in first and then sat down and positioned himself in this manner, how would the pony walk through here if the dragon's tail is in the way? I mean, in theory, I suppose I could say that the dragon only curved his tail around the characters after both of them walked in. But then I would probably have to make some marks on the snow for the tail as well. Oh no, that is going to be so much trouble. I mean, I can make it. It's just that I don't really want to. I just don't really want to. I suppose that maybe I could instead go with the idea that the dragon was giving a ride to both of these smaller characters. That way, I can give the excuse. I mean, I can have an excuse to not draw trails for both of these as well. And I can have everything concentrated on this area here. But then, let's say the dragon arrived here and he sat right away. He sat down, then the pony jumped it off, or maybe the pony might have instead, the pony and the Yoshi might have instead slid down across the dragon's back and came from behind. Yeah, that can work. Like they were riding around here to show the area on the base of the dragon's neck. Then the dragon sat down. It was easier for these two to come down from there instead of jumping down, because this might be a little too high. And with the wings stretched out like this, it would also be safer for them to just slide down across the dragon's back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's see, let's change the position of these. Let's put this one over here. I think I can keep this one on like this. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be the previous step to this one. And it's coming from behind the dragon. So it must turn like this. And this one needs to turn a little more too. Also, hold on. So that's one step, and then another one over here? That's too close, isn't it? It is. It is too close. Okay, this one can go there. Turn a little more like that. As for this one, go there. Move it a little more to the middle. Yeah, that seems to be more correct. There we go. So yeah, the pony jump off the dragon's tail over here. Made the turn, and yeah, that should work. So now this here should be another step for the for the left front leg. Now one more, and this one should be for the right front leg. Go right here. A little more of tilt. Yeah, that should work. Now here's the thing. The pony slid down across the dragon's back, right? And because he's so small and the dragon's so much bigger than him, when he did, he landed on the dragon's tail. So when he got on the tail, he jumped off, and when he landed on the ground, he must have landed with his front hooves first. So these should be more or less like this. So here's one mark for one of his front legs when they step together on the floor, on the ground, and this one is going to be for the right leg. Okay, so he stepped on the ground, he jumped off, landed on the ground with both of these front legs. He stepped first with his right front leg, then with his left front leg, which was here where it landed. He made a small step here, and then he just kept stepping until he got here. Okay, so I think this should be it for the front legs. Let's create a new group for his back legs. That's a layer. Pony, back, both print space, and paste the layer. Now this one I am going to start with where he landed. Okay, so he's a quadruped, right? He jumped off the dragon's tail. He landed with his front legs here first, and then because he was still too close to the dragon, let's say he had his back hooves land around here. At an angle. Oops, I have made a little mistake. Hold on. There we go. Ah, this is too close to the tail. Way too close to the dragon's tail. Well, then again, I suppose we could say that the dragon did not really have his tail completely in this position when he sat down and the pony jumped off. He only moved the tail to this position afterwards. I can say his tail was more or less like this before, but not entirely. Because otherwise I will have to reposition all of these. It's going to be a nightmare. It's already going to be a nightmare to make their angling. Okay, so this hoof print goes here, right? That is actually looking cute. Let's see. Okay, so he landed with both back legs there. Let's say his first step with one of his back legs was here. There. Not so much of a tilt, maybe a little less. There we go. And the next one should probably be a small step as well, because he first needed to bring his legs together, well, in the correct position. So I suppose I can have this one go here. So he landed here with his front legs, and then he started stepping forward while his back legs were still there, and then he gave a small step with his left back leg, and he stepped here. And when he did that, he moved his right front leg and stepped here. That should give him, he stepped with his right front back leg here, and when he did that, he stepped with his left front leg over here. That then should give him the opportunity to finally lift his left back leg from here and step here. Yeah. God, do trails from quadrupeds is complicated. Unless you are not really bothering with logic like I am. Anyway, let me make these be more transparent so I do not confuse them with his back legs. Okay, then from this step he raised his left back leg and stepped here. Plop, like that, sorry. And after he positioned that leg and the other two on the front, for the next step his right back leg, sorry, should be around here, because he was already turning. A bit of a sharp turn. Yeah, that should work. Let's do the next step given by the left back leg. Why do I keep mistaking the left back leg with the front back leg? Left front leg. Anyway, so let's say he stepped here. Isn't that too close to that step? Maybe not necessarily. He was turning, so I guess it should be okay, right? I don't know. Let's have it here. Now this looks like he stepped with both back legs together. Well, maybe he could have done it. Let's say he stopped here for a moment. He had both his back legs standing here. Let me tilt this a little more. Stepping here, and he had his right front hoof stepping. Actually, I do need to change the position of one of these. They're way too close together. I think that's what's confusing me a little. Let's see. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Let's bring this one down a little and tilt it. There we go. So yeah, maybe he's standing here with both back legs, and his left front leg is stepping here. His right front leg stepped here, but by this point it could be raised in the air like this one is here right now, you know? Maybe he was, you know, he stopped for a moment to decide where exactly he would stand. Yeah, let's say that's it. Let's say that's it. He stopped here, he thought for a moment, where do I go? Where am I gonna stay? And then he decided, oh, I'm gonna stay there. And then he continued stepping around. Alright, let's add the next steps for his back legs. And I am almost done with those. So, okay, let's see. So his right front leg was in the air here, while the left front leg was stepping here. So the next step for the back leg should be should have been the left back leg. Yeah. So he brought this one forward, stepped here, so he could support the weight of his body. There. And then he brought his body back. He brought his body forward a little more. He stepped here with his right front leg to give him to support his weight, right? So now he has both front legs on the ground plus one back leg, and this gives him the opportunity to bring this one up. And by this point here, it should be up, and then it steps over here. So it should go here. we go. So he stepped there with his right back leg, and from there he gave another step and just stood where he is right now. Yep, perfect. Maybe? Not really. Kinda. Wait. Hold on. Thinking dragon noises. Okay, so he gave these steps, but his back legs do not match the direction these are going. They do not. The front legs do, but the back ones, no, they do not. Here's what this horse has done. He stepped here, okay, and then he just shifts the back of his body to up there, which means he must have given another step kind of sideways with his back legs. Let's see, do I want this to be the left leg or the right leg? Let's see, one was stepping here, and then he moved it up to there with a small step to then step there, then kind of the same thing with this one. Move it over here. There we go. Now that makes more sense. Okay, let's save. There we go. Now I gotta make the same thing for the Yoshi. Now the Yoshi, I am thinking he might have come from the other side of the dragon. He slid down across his back like the pony did, but he landed on the other side, and then he walked around. Oh boy, this is going to take so long. Ay, ay, ay. Let's create a new group here. Let's name this Yoshi Footprints base. Now this one I don't have to create two groups for two sets of legs because he only has two legs. Therefore this one is going to be easier. Let me create a new layer here. And let's draw a horse, not a horse, I was gonna say a horseshoe. Let's draw a shoe print. How do you do this? Kind of like this? Actually, quite like this. Mostly. Let's give this a color. Just black. Because this should make it easier for me to work with this thing later. Let's flatten this a little. Let's stretch it. Kind of like this. Yep. Okay. What happens if I do this? Okay, that doesn't do what I had hoped. I need to get this shape correct, and right now it isn't. And I am not happy with that. It needs to be a little less oval like this, you know? Oh, you know what? I bet I can just now copy one side and paste it over the other and then just merge these layers together. Oh yeah, that is exactly what I am going to do. Okay, so copy, paste, and flip horizontal. Let's duplicate this layer and wait a second. No, do not duplicate that. Merge these two together. Now I can duplicate the layer. And now I flip vertical and merge. There we go. Now that looks weird. Mr. Eraser, help me. There we go. Okay. Now I need a smaller eraser, not too small, because I need to do that thing that the shoes have. Kind of like this. Does that look like a shoe print? I guess. Let's call it a shoe print. Yoshi footprint base. And let's have this layer be together as a reference with the others up there. There we go. Nice. And copy, of course. And let's do this. I should probably start from where the Yoshi might have landed behind the dragon. I just accidentally enabled the ruler. Okay. So let's say the dragon's tail was more straight, like, you know, was pointing in this direction, the base of his tail. So the Yoshi might have landed with his feet more or less around there. Do I need to put those footprints there? No, I don't. But having them there will be the perfect reference I need for all of his further steps. Now let's have this pointing in that direction there. Okay, so that's there. Oops. Okay, that is right. Okay, so the Yoshi landed with both of his feet right there. And then he gave a step already turning with his right leg. He stepped there. Oh, there's a tree there. No, well, it's not like this part is going to show anyway. I just need the reference. So he stepped there. Then he brought his left leg and stepped here.
I really thought that I could save you, but on the day I wasn't there. I don't know how I meant to help you now.
Then the right leg.
I hope you'll find yourself a place where you can just be everything you are. I like to think that I could be there too. I hope I didn't go too far.
And the left leg.
I hope you'll meet me all the time. Maybe we'll do something just
Kind of like a straight line
maybe you'll help
of this part.
I wonder why I can't just have something that love simplicity is grand. Still feel like
These look pretty bad without perspective. But that is something that is going to come in later. Then let's have it that there. So like he made a slight curve over there.
I know one day you're gonna
Yeah. Over here, he already turns. And here he brings his left leg and steps here. Is it here that I want?
We could retire to the stratosphere.
Yeah, I guess so.
Leave all of it behind.
Let's leave that there.
If you would want to, or if I'm even on your mind. Sometimes I wish that you just hated me. That might be easier to bear.
Now here we go. His right leg.
Perfectly inadequate when you're in need
I
of
should stop saying right leg, left leg. I should just say right foot, left foot. Because these are footprints, not leg prints.
Sometimes I think it's just too big for me.
So here's his left foot.
I need to find this
Stepping
little
right here.
pony. Can't do the thing from up above.
Yeah, I just dropped my pen on the tablet. It slipped off my head. What? My hand. Here's his right leg. Okay, so he stepped here and then made another small step when he turned to have his foot stand right here. As for his left leg, however, left foot, He stepped there, and then he stepped here, already turning. And when he positioned his right foot like this, he lifted his left foot from here and stepped there. Okay, so that should do it. There we go. Now let's make these characters fully visible. And let me hide those references there. And save. Okay, so there you have it. The dragon was giving the two smaller characters a ride. So he walked through here, sat down, both of them got off from the dragon's back. One came from this side over here, and the other one from the other side over there. Oh yeah, that should work. Now as for the dragon's tail, I will have to do some something on the snow so it looks like it moved. I'm not sure how I am going to do that though. You know what I should do? I should probably leave that for some other occasion and test how I am going to do the effects for the prints for the trails on the snow, because there's a lot of them and they must look convincing. Let me look at this again. Oh, I know how I made these. I drew them one by one, digit by digit, using the burn tool. Man, that took a while. Not as long as it's going to take to sort out every single one of these. That's for sure. Okay, I want one of these paw prints from the dragon. Which one is this? Okay, give me this one. Control C. Where is it? There it is. Okay, this one is not going to be part of the tray. I just want to do some testing here with effects. Let's give this a 50% opacity and not filter, blending options. Inner glow? No. Level, bevel and emboss? I don't think so. What if I change this to black? Well, the paw print is black, so this here is not going to make much of a difference. Actually, let's make this black and this one white. I don't see a difference. Although I'm not entirely sure what I was expecting, if I'm honest. What if I put 120 over here and 30? What? Okay. Let's invert this position. Yeah, I don't see any significant difference there. Conturn, no. Stroke, no. Inner shadow, maybe. I might need more zoom because I'm not seeing anything happen. What about a drop shadow? Nope. Drop shadow doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it would have to be inner shadow, but I think the problem that I'm having with this inner shadow thing, sorry, is that, well, this paw print is just pure black in color. So black on black, well, it just doesn't work. Let's change this opacity. And now let's change this color. I can't. Not with that tool anyway. I can, however, do it using a brush and locking the layer. Let's use this color. Inner shadow. What I am trying to achieve here is to give the paw print the idea of depth. No, I don't think this here is it. That actually looks okay. Yeah, that actually looks pretty decent. It's not bad. Let me name this layer paw print effect sample 50%. That way I can use that as a reference for the other ones. Now the question is, do I want to apply this effect to all the paw prints, to all the tracks, before I do their perspective, or do I want to do the effect and then I do the perspective? That is something I have to think. For the time being, however, I'm feeling very tired. And I don't know if you have noticed, but I have been yawning a lot. And I think I'm going to end the stream a little earlier tonight. Well, it did start late, so if I had started on time, I would be ending it by now on a 3. The stream would have been running for about 3 hours now. I think a little over 2 hours is enough for tonight. I am very tired, really. I cannot really think that much straight, and I need to rest. I need to rest. I need to have some food because I haven't had any food yet. But yeah, everyone, I apologize for starting late today. I apologize for making a shorter stream. Things just didn't work out very well for me today. Anyway, remember, every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time I play a different game every week. This last Friday I have played Phasmophobia. It was really fun. I have not decided what game I will be playing for the next Friday, however. So stay tuned for announcements on that. And as always, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, except today because stuff got in the way, life got in the way. But yeah, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time I do art with good music and hopefully a good conversation as well. But yeah, my mind is kind of trailing off. I can't focus on one thing to say. Let's just end this stream here before I crash my face on my desk here and fall asleep like a rock. And then wake up late in the night with my back hurting and my face smooshed on the keyboard. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Again, I am sorry for starting late and doing a shorter stream on this Sunday, but I hope you have enjoyed. Have a great week, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Bye bye.
Some problems and we don't know what to do. You've come to find your feelings and exactly what you knew. The odds are stacked quite poorly if without a winning hand. But bear in mind your bearing's only worse if you can. Bad on taking trips because I'll turn your trips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. Citrus can seem quite big if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I will not let that my opinion of such bad on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the fact that if you could fix the failings of the current paradigm, we would have a hero who's supposed to be elusive and on time. Just on time. And then we would all contrive new conflicts, you know. So bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes and setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the show. Bet on sinking ships because they'll turn your chips to trash. You've got to set your sights and hopes on setting not to crash. The truth can seem quite bleak if you don't make your plans unfurl. But I would not let that mark my opinion of the stipulations placed before you to get all the things you really need. Mr. Big may make things hard, but you have got to plant your seeds. Go to war, fight more. Your dreams thrive by competition. You'll find no one famous ever got there just by flinching at their foes. Cling against the torment claw with all your might at what you know. Don't let go, just glow. Don't wait or play to indecision. Don't bet on taking trips because you've got to be more grand. You've got to think ahead and carry out the things you've planned. Citrus can be your fuse when you can see where fossils lay. Don't quit on hopes or dreams when you have simply got to gin. Don't bet on sinking ships because they'll only drag you down. You've got to keep on sailing even when you want to frown. The world will keep on turning without matter where you land. You might as well be running when your feet should hit the sand. because they'll turn your trips to trash.